Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Yeah, man. So, former Dolphins coach Brian Flores is challenging not just the NFL's employment practices, but also the broader practices by many employers to force certain employment disputes to private arbitration. With forced arbitration, my case will be litigated behind closed doors, confidentiality, and without transparency, essentially done in secrecy. Flores told the American Association for Justice on Monday via a press release from the group, with forced arbitration, there won't be a jury of my peers who will hear my claims, which is one of the most important and fundamental rights we have in this country. It's not just about the claims Flores has made. Forced arbitration affects many American employees, and it allows discriminatory practices to continue by not properly smoking them out in an open court proceeding. Forced arbitration is the crux of why all forms of discrimination are so prevalent in our country. Systemic racism and discrimination, Flores said. So there's literally a system in place that uses forced arbitration, which essentially allows for discrimination to continue. Forced arbitration allows an employer to hide behind secret and confidential proceedings. The employer avoids scrutiny and publicity accountability. With this system in place, then how can we believe real justice and real change can occur? Flores spoke in support of legislation that would prevent the mandatory arbitration of race discrimination claims. Earlier this year, Congress passed a law prohibiting forced discrimination of sexual assault and sexual harassment claims. If legislation was passed to ban forced arbitration for sexual assault and sexual harassment, why wouldn't we do the same for race discrimination claims? Flores said. Forced arbitration silences them, and oftentimes the employees throw their hands up because they know it's a rigged system where they can't truly get justice. I've seen it firsthand these past few months. Coaches and executives who have pretty much thrown their hands up because they figured they are going to be silenced anyway. I don't want my kids to watch football and think that they just have to be a player, that they can't be a head coach, that they can't be an executive, that they can't be an owner. Kudos to Flores for taking up this fight. Most employers who compel arbitration utilize independent arbitrators. The NFL uses a process over which the commissioner or his designee presides. It's a bad system, and the NFL benefits from the fact that not enough fans understand the inherent corruption of letting the wily coyote adjudicate the grievances of the roadrunner. It's grossly unfair. It's a kangaroo court. More in the media need to be willing to say it so more fans will realize how messed up the NFL's approach to fairness and justice is. So, basically, they're trying to push this down. They don't want it to be a distraction into the season. They want to basically get past this as fast as possible, where they don't have to deal with it no more. And this is the dirty game that the NFL plays. And this is why the NFL never progresses as far as diversity or putting the right candidate in position, because you have a lot of owners from the good old boy system that's been going on for years, a decade, you could say. So this has been the problem, and this continues to be the problem. And this is why more players, in my opinion, have to step up. Fans as well. Fans and players run the league. The players are majority black. The fans are white, black, Asian, whatever color they are. If they were to step up and affect the bottom line, which is the ticket prices of a lot of these teams, a lot of change would happen. But see, people are too scared to do it. People are afraid that they'll look bad, or they'll try to they'll try to put everything on them, which is a travesty. Now, I didn't agree with him taking the job in Pittsburgh. I felt like the NFL could use that against them to get rid of him. So, we'll see. I just believe that we need more players and more fans fighting. Like, it's only so much that they can do because it's not that many of them. If it was a lot of black coaches, then they would have been had this changed a long time ago. If there were more blacks in higher positions, they would have been had this changed before. But NFL owners do not want to give their team up. They don't care how good you look, how good you are, whatever. They only want to bring you in if they feel like you're at the end of your career as a quarterback. So I just wish Brian Flores get a fair shake. This is another BS cover up by the NFL. And the reason that they're pushing the harassment and the sexual misconduct laws is because Daniel Snyder is being caught with that and being sued for that. They done swept him up under the rug. People done forgot. People was like, man, did Dan Snyder do that too? Yeah, Dan Snyder got a lot of punane. A lot of punane. you know, and then you got guys like Chad Wheeler and the kicker who played from the Giants. Those are the biggest scumbags on the list. In the world, I would say. But we'll see. Thank you guys for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome. You can go to the description box. You can hit the description box. That link will send you to my Cash App. And hopefully, we can get more men to step up like Brian Flores, but it's not a lot of black guys. And like I said, if we have a live or a premiere video, you guys can super chat. But it's just so make sure you do that. Hit the link in the description box. That'll take you to my Cash App. And if you guys want to super chat when the video premieres or we're live like now, whenever we're live, you guys can join in. But the Texans should be ashamed of themselves. All these people, not Texans, but the Dolphins should be ashamed of themselves for what they did to Flores. Flores took a team that was down to like their third string and almost got them to the playoffs. That's an amazing feat. So, thank you for listening. We out. Deezy.